Hello, good day and welcome. I'm Timotab and today I'm going to solve Snowflake by Hinsley, Karl and Raspberry Dime. These are students of full deck and missing a few cards. I had asked if the students had puzzles that they had constructed that they particularly liked and would be interested in seeing me solve. And this one was suggested by Hinsley. You can find a wonderful catalogue of puzzles on Full Deck and Missing a Few Cards website, which I will link in the description. And it includes their own constructions as well as constructions of their students. There's a wide variety of difficulties there, and you are sure to find something you will like. If you would like to try solving this puzzle for yourself, it will be the first link in the description. With that, let's have a look at the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so we're going to place the digits 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and 3 by 3 box. German whispers. Adjacent digits along a green line must differ by at least 5. Cages. Digits in cages cannot repeat and must sum to the value in the top left corner. And modular lines, any set of 3 adjacent digits along a teal modular line has 3 different remainders when divided by 3. So we can split up the digits from 1 to 9 into 3 groups. 1, 4, and 7 have a remainder 1 when divided by 3. 2, 5, and 8 have a remainder 2. And 3, 6, and 9, of course, have a remainder 0. All right, with that, we are done with the rules. So I'm going to restart the puzzle to reset the timer. And let's begin. Okay, secrets of German whispers. Can't place a 5 on a German whispers line because the next digit would have to be a 0 or less or 10 or more, which aren't valid Sudoku digits. And because I've got 4 givens in this box and then 4 German whisper cells, there's only 1 cell left that the 5 can go to. Oh, and that's in the wrong mode. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. The next secret is that you have to alternate between lower than 5 and higher than 5 as you go along the German whispers line. If you tried putting 2 digits that were the same side of 5, then the maximum difference between those 2 digits would be 3 if it were 1 and 4 or 9 and 6. And that is clearly not meeting our minimum of 5 requirement. So they're going to alternate high and low. I don't know which way around they're going to go just yet, but either we will have green digits being low and purple digits being high, or green digits will be high and purple digits low. And I think I have just spotted it. So we need 1, 2, 7, and 8 to fill up this box. Well, I can't place a 1 or 2 here, because what would I put here in order to sum the cage to 13? Therefore, this must be a 7 or an 8, and that makes purple the high digits and green the low. And yeah, let's change those colors. I quite like to have orange as high because it's kind of warm and blue as low because it's kind of cool. All right, so but there's not a ton of German whisper on the in the puzzle, so I don't know if I'll carry on coloring. We will see. All right, this is a 7 or an 8, so I need 6 or 5 in order to make 13, but I can't do 5 because of the 5 in the column. So this must be 7 and 6. Back in the wrong mode again. 7 and 6. And this is 8. And this must now be 3. To make 9, I need a 7 or an 8 there, and to make 10, I need an 8 or a 9. Okay, let's finish off our German whispers. The only digit that can go next to a 6 that's at least 5 away is a 1, so that applies here and here, and only a 1 or a 2 can go next to a 7. So that is a 2 because I've now got ones that see it by sudoku. Alright, next obvious thing I think is these modular lines. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. So we have a digit from the 147 set, and we have a digit from the 369 set, and we know that in any group of 3 we need one from each modular set. So this must be from the 258 set, but it can't be a 2 because even if there weren't any other digits in the cage, the maximum I could make these two cells would be 17 with an 8 and a 9, and 17 plus 2 is only 19. So this is a 5 or an 8. This digit here can't be 9 or 6, but it must be high because it's between two low digits. And I already noted that a 7 can only go next to 1 or 2, so this can't be a 7, so that's an 8. And now this cell, we've got 258, 369, so this must be from 1, 4, and 7. Likewise, this must be from 2, 5, and 8, and this must be from 3, 6, and 9, and isn't 3. Okay, let's do some sudoku. In fact, it's not 9 because that's in the box. So 9 can only go here in this row, and that places a 9 here. Okay. This cell can't be from the 369 because we've already used that on our set of 3 along the line. And it sees 2, 5, and 8. So this must be from 1, 4, and 7, and it sees 1 and 7, so that must be a 4. That can't be from 3, 6, and 9. That can't be from 3, 6, and 9, so this is, it sees a 9 and a 6, so that's 3. This sees a 1, a 4, and a 7. So it is not from that modular set. So it must be 2, 5, and 8, and it sees a 5 and an 8. So that's a 2, and that leaves a 1 as the last digit in the column. And then sudoku, I can place a 1 here, and a 1 in one of those two. Okay, this 6 means I need 7 to complete this cage. I can't use 1, 6, I can't use 2, 5, so it must be 3, 4, and it must go this way round. And 5 and 8 to complete the box. This must be from the 258 set. Don't think I know which one it is yet. I can place a 6 here by sudoku. That leaves 5 and 8 for the row, which gives me a 5, 8 pair in this box, in this cage even. So that must be a 7. I now need 2, 5, and 8 for the row, but the 5 and 8 comes to my rescue again and makes that a 2, and that's not. And now this 5 and 8 is pointing to this cell here, So that can't be an 8, so that's a 7, and that's not. And now in this box we need 3 and 4, which in fact we can place, and we need 2 and 7, which we can't place. Not yet. All right. Where to look next? Okay. So we've got a 16 cage here. If this is 4, then these two are they sum to 12. Can't be 9, 3 because I've got a 3 in the box. It can't be 8, 4 because I have 8 in the box. And it can't be 7, 5 because both of these cells see a 7. So that is not a 4, that is a 1. These now add up to 15. Can't be 7, 8, so it must be 9, 6, and it goes in that order. Okay, only place for 4 left in this box is here by Sudoku. This gives me a 5, 7 pair. That gives me a 2, 5, no, 2, 9. Ah, that's the 9. And that's the 2. So this must be from 1, 4, and 7. And I see the 1 and the 7. This is a 4. This 7 makes this 2. That makes that a 1, and that's a 9. Okay. To complete this column, I need a 3 which goes there, and a 5 which goes here. And 1, 6, and 8. That's not 8, that's not 1, that's not 6. Right, these two digits on this modular line see 3, 6, and 9. So neither of those can be 3, 6, 9. So this must be, and it sees a 9 and a 6. So that's a 3. That makes this a 6 or an 8 to complete the row. This 2 makes that 7 and 2. Okay. Right, this 14 cage. I need, if this were 8, then these two have to add up to 6. Can't be 1, 5 because of the 1 in the box. And this cell sees both 2 and 4, so that's not an 8. If this were 5, these need to add up to 9. If this were 2, they add up to 12. It feels like there's still a lot of options there. Maybe that's not the place to look. Right. Okay. This digit has to be from the 147 set because we have the other two sets represented already. but it sees a 1 and a 7, so that is a 4. And now 1 in this box must go here. That must be 5 or 8 by a column, and 5, 7 or 8. In fact, that's a 5 because I've got an 8 in the row. That's a 5. That's an 8. That's 5. That's 8. That's 5. That's 7, and that's 8. Nice. This then must be 4. So 4 plus 5 is 9. And that would need another 5 to go here. So this must be 2. And this then is 8. And this is a 5 or a 7, but I have a 7 in the columns. That's 5. That makes that 7 and 5. And we need a 3, which goes here, and a 7, which goes there. This, by the column, needs to be 1, 5, or 8, but I've got a 5 and 8 in a row. So that's a 1. That's a 6, 8, and 1. That's now 6. This 5 makes this 8 and 5. And this is from the 2, 5, 8, and in fact is an 8. It's the only digit left in the column. And so I need 4 and 5 for the row, and then this must be a 2, and this must be a 7. I like that. That was a fun puzzle. Thank you very much to Hinsley, Karl, and Raspberry Dime for setting it. Thank you very much to Hinsley for suggesting it. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I think it's so much fun that you have a university course on setting Sudoku and solving Sudoku, and just not just the mathematics side of that, but also the solving logical problems, or solving problems in a logical way. That's such a great idea, and I think that full deck and missing a few cards, it's fantastic that you do that. So, all right. Well, if you like this solve, then please hit the like button. You can subscribe to see more, and I would love to hear your comments. Perhaps you could tell me how long this puzzle took you if you tried it. I'm looking forward to next time. Be seeing you.